Hey there guys, it's Allyssa LaScala here from Fit with Liz, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you guys about whether or not cereal bars are good for you. They're a common breakfast food, they're a common, easy snack, especially for kids. I know I was always consuming them. It was something that really easy to grab, especially going to and from dance or lacrosse or whatever event I was in. So it's something I definitely want to talk to you guys about because first of all, this is something that comes up with a lot of my clients. When we're going through the in-depth health questionnaire, when we're going through someone's in-depth consultation, I ask somebody what their typical diet looks like. And so they list off to me typical foods, typical meals, typical snacks that they have. And it really surprises me how many people tell me that they think that they have a pretty good grasp on nutrition, that they eat really well, but yet they're consuming cereal bars for breakfast or for snacks. And so, hey, Christy, thanks for joining. And so it's something I wanted to talk to you guys about because it came up yet again, not just with my clients, but I was actually getting my hair done the other week. And there was the woman sitting in a chair next to me saying that she had this weight loss goal. And she starts talking about how she started to go see a nutritionist and that she was talking to her nutritionist about what some good breakfast foods would be and good snack foods would be. And she started incorporating special K bars on a regular basis. And so I'm the type of person that if I sit there and I hear something that is false, I have a really difficult time not saying something because I literally feel like I'm doing someone an injustice if I'm sitting there knowing that I could give them value with something that I know. So I looked over and I said to her, do you mind if I give you my feedback on something or give you my opinion on something? And she said, no, go ahead. And I said, okay, well, I would have to differ in opinion with your nutritionist, but you can take or leave what I say, but I've gone through my bachelor's in exercise and sports science. I have my personal training certification. I'm a holistic metabolic coach. I've gone through my own health experiences as well, and have a lot of background in nutrition. So when you have your nutritionist saying that you should be having these cereal bars first thing in the morning, I don't suggest that. And she was like, well, why? I mean, it seems like they're healthy, it has the whole grains in it, you have your fruit in there. And so I went into the detail of how this is something that's going to immediately be spiking her blood sugar and her insulin levels in the morning. You're not really getting all of the great ingredients and the great vitamins and micronutrients in there that you think. And so I'm like, I really need to talk to people about this, guys, because I know how common it is to have the Nutri-Grain bars. You have all those different Kellogg cereal bars. I know when I was a kid, I was having like the ones that are made out of Cheerios and Cocoa Puffs, and then they have that little like strip of like icing in the middle, but it's supposed to be like milk, so it's kind of like cereal bowl on the go, but it's a total like dupe, guys. It's not legit. And so what most people don't realize is that, say you have 2 of those Nutri-Grain bars, you have 2 of those that actually has more high fructose corn syrup and sugar than a can of soda. So you're having that first thing in the morning, and your kids are grabbing that before you drop them off at daycare, before you drop them off at school, and it's literally like just handing them a Coke or a Sprite before they go off to school. And so what a lot of people don't realize is that, just because it's portrayed as having like the whole grains in there, or it says a serving of fruit on the box, guys, this is not the best thing to start with. Honestly, if this was on a chopping block, I would say, like, if you're deciding whether you want to keep it or not, I would totally throw cereal bars out. Unless you're trying to, just treat yourself or it's part of your cheat meal, this is not something that I would regularly recommend. If you start looking at the ingredients and the labels, which I'm going to do a Facebook Live on how to look at those a little bit more in depth. Sometimes we have such large names for ingredients that we don't even know what those are equivalent to, but there's a lot of ingredients like in the Nutri-Grain bars that are actually equivalent to like MSG. So literally these foods are making you want to eat more of them. It's addicting, these types of properties. And they also have genetically modified ingredients. So it's not like you're having, all natural organic strawberries and, natural gluten for your wheat that's in there. Guys, these are actually causing you more gastrointestinal distress and inflammation than anything else. I would rather you have a bunch of fruit first thing in the morning than have this Nutri-Grain bar. Now, in the end, in my opinion, when people are asking what they should have for breakfast, not only should it not be a cereal bar, but I really encourage having something that's more protein and fat based, because you don't want to spike those blood sugar and those insulin levels first thing in the morning. It is upsetting your hormones all throughout the day, and I'm telling you, you're gonna get hungrier a lot sooner. Same reason why when you have like a stack of French toast or waffles or pancakes, if you go out to breakfast in the morning or you're going out to some type of diner or somewhere for brunch, you're gonna notice that even though you feel so full, has anyone else ever felt that before, that you feel so full, but yet you're hungry again, like it seems like your body's telling you it wants to eat more, it's because your blood sugar and your insulin levels are off, guys, because you know that your stomach's full. You feel like you had to unbutton your pants because of how much you just ate, but that's the effect that carbs have on you first thing in the morning. Unless you're having a workout first thing in the morning, it's a little bit different when you time that. But when it comes to cereal bars, guys, if I had to say yay or nay, I'd absolutely say nay. I could give you a whole list of better bars to be able to have, something that has a little bit more protein in it, and don't be afraid of the fat in bars, guys. This is going to stabilize your blood sugars and stabilize your hormones throughout the day. So if anyone has any recommendations of good bars that they've tried, or if you have any questions about whether your bar is acceptable or not, in my opinion, feel free to post comments below, and I'd be happy to give you my suggestions for those. I'll post a couple ideas in the comments. I know Dale bars are one of my absolute favorites. But everybody's different. Everybody's taste buds are different. And if you guys haven't already, ask me to join our weight loss detox group. We're actually launching a cleanse tomorrow. So this is one of my tips for people that are trying to eat something healthy on the go. So just come and add me if you want to be added to that group. We started a cleanse group tomorrow, but for anyone that's missing out on this coming week, feel free to still type add me and I will add you and you can take it up with us next week. So see you guys later. Happy Sunday.